Hello, hello, hello. This is Cyborg,
And Bumblebee
and we're going to be talking about.
Ultimates issue number 12.
All right, so a lot of people are pissed off right now, and they're all pissed off at Reed Richards, aka Dr. Doom, for saving their lives.
I mean, they're not really mad at
They're
him.
not happy about it.
They just like, you did what?
They're not happy about him saving their lives.
Technically, they'd all be dead if it wasn't for him and wasn't for
Exactly.
what he did. So it was either that or let them stay dead, and what they're trying to fight for wins.
Exactly.
So he had to make a call.
I think he made the right call. He did what he thought was the best call, and it turned out to be the best call.
To backtrack a little bit, so Tony Stark called a meeting of the Ultimates. Some of them were there in person and some of them joined via video call. And at this call, I don't want to say calls out Reed Richards, but he points out some things. He points out some things and kind of puts it out all on the floor so that everyone knows what happened and what he did.
Mm-hmm.
He pretty much he posted a picture. He's like, and apparently they have all been suffering from nightmares from that day. Yep. They have all been getting flashbacks, nightmares of them dying.
But nobody knew why until Tony put it into perspective for everyone.
So apparently, all those dreams and things, nightmares that they've been having is what would have happened, or what Reed Richards, what Reed Richards, prevented from happening.
I personally will say he did a good one. He did his job. He kept his team safe like he's supposed to. He did what he's supposed to do.
They are there to live another day and there to continue their cause.
Because of him.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't like that. It was a whole bunch of, you did what? How? When? Why?
Also, apparently, he's been trying to break into the Maker's capsule, I think they said, or chamber or something, because his whole purpose and what he wants to do he wants to save his family, aka the Fantastic Four,
and more or less just bring them back, really, because they're not saved, they're dead.
He's been trying to figure out how to recreate them, or recreate how they got their powers with cosmic energy on some mice, but apparently that has not been working.
It hasn't.
And I guess sadly, his next plan was to use the Maker's stuff to go back and rewrite history so that they lived.
I'm going to say this, and this is something that I have come to live by. You don't mess with time. I don't care what's going on. You don't mess with time.
Yeah, that's what Tony was saying, that you go back and do that. You don't know what else is going to be affected.
Exactly.
You might be causing more harm than good.
Most people know about the butterfly effect.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot say I fully remember it, but I just know you do something in one area of time, it has a huge effect on the overall area.
Mm-hmm. Like you do this one thing and it has ripple effects pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Don't mess with time.
Yeah.
Live with what you got. Yes, there will always be regrets, but we do not mess with time. I'm sorry. That's a big no-no.
Yeah. So they, after they all talk, they've kind of come to the conclusion that what they're doing is not completely working and that they need to do some different things.
Yeah.
So now they've all talked. What they're going to start doing now is because everyone has different perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
They want everyone to contribute their ideas, perspectives to, whenever they have a problem or whatever they're trying to do, they want as many different perspectives, opinions on it, and then from there they will come up with the best solution.
If only it was that easy.
And Tony, did a little thing where he erased Ultimates version 2 and it's now Ultimates version 3.0.
Yeah, I guess.
And technically, Captain America also said that they need to expand their network.
Which is a good idea.
So I don't know. I'm interested to see who else they're going to introduce into the series. What other, characters that we know and what changes they're going to make.
What if they get Cloak and Dagger?
I mean, that'd be cool. I would not be mad at that. But we'll have to wait and see who they pull.
True.
My other thing about that as well is that there are other characters out there. Like we have the Ultimate Black Panther series, we have the Ultimate X-Men, we have the Ultimate Spider-Man. Like those characters are all out there too.
They just haven't found them yet. Well, they have and they haven't. I'll say that much.
Yeah. Granted, those other characters have their own things going on.
Yeah.
In their books. So they got their own thing going on. But we might see all of them come together eventually.
Possibly.
They only have 6 more months.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for the heroes right now.
But we'll have to wait and see about that.
But they'll find some way to pull it out like they always do. Mm-hmm. I actually enjoyed this one. It was pretty cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie, didn't see most of that coming of what happened, but it was interesting. Like time travel, was not expecting that one. Not even a little bit.
Oh, and you know what? Before I forget, we kind of talked about the one part. The other kind of portion of this book, or like the beginning and the end, is we see that someone is telling Director Fury, who is the director of the Hand,
the traitor.
Someone is telling him about what happened in this meeting and giving him all this information.
Traitor.
And at the end of the book, we find out that the mole, the person that the Hand and the Maker and all his council people,
traitor,
have been getting their information from, is the Wasp, Janet Van Dyne.
Traitor.
She's been feeding them information and giving them what they want to know in exchange for them being spared, which I don't know how. I feel like it's not going to be good. If the Maker wants to get rid of them, the Maker going to get rid of them.
Exactly.
So I feel like she thinks she's protecting or saving her butt and her husband's butt, but I feel like they're gonna go down with the rest of the heroes.
While the thought process is pretty good, I won't lie, but
it's crazy.
No bueno.
Janet Van Dyne is the mole, guys. Mm-hmm. Who would have thought? I was not thinking. I mean, I did not know. I don't know if there was anyone else that I could have seen as the mole, but I couldn't see any of them as the mole. But then again, you never really know.
True.
This is an interesting choice. I don't know. It's an interesting choice.
That was not my first choice to be the mole.
I mean, I know it wasn't going to be Iron Man, and I know it wasn't going to be Cap. It was definitely not going to be.
No, not those two.
I possibly could have seen it being Doom, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, no. I would say Ant-Man, but it makes sense. Both of them, they're more together, so I can understand that.
That would have been your choice of being the mole.
Ant-Man, Wasp, yeah, but I honestly would not have suspected that at the same time because she was so gung-ho on putting on the suit. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that kind of surprised me, but at the same time, it didn't because she just wants her family to be good and safe, which I can understand. But my gosh.
Interesting. And the next issue is going to be Ultimates 3.0.
Yeah.
We just got to wait till next month and to see what happens in the rest of the story.
I think things are going to be pretty good, but she's still a traitor.
Yeah.
You guys, check out this amazing comic. The art style is pretty dope, and everything looks very clean. That's how I would describe it. Mm-hmm. And Bob, I know you're not subscribed, Bobby boy. I will find you.
Leave Bob alone.
And I will subscribe for you. I do not have any type of skills. No connections. I probably won't even do this. But just know, I see you. But yeah, for the rest of you guys, if you can make it to your local comic book store, you can also check out the app.
The Marvel Unlimited app.
It's pretty cool, pretty neat. You guys will love it. Check it out, Bob. And like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you later. Peace.